Hi guys, welcome back to See Your Dreams. Today we're going to talk about some college stuff. But to first talk about online classes, which is going to be the main subject of this video. And as you could probably tell from the title of this video that I do not agree at all with online classes. Now, if any one of you are taking online classes, please let me know down below in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys have to think about them and what you have to say about them and if you disagree with me or not. But here we go. So online classes are a joke. Okay, I have one online class that I'm taking currently, and it's my math class. That might be my problem here, but let's just start out with the fact that my online class is not just an online class. I don't just get to sit at home and take, my good old time and doing whatever I want in my day. No, every Monday and Thursday I am in a classroom in a computer lab, nonetheless, for 2 hours. 2 hours, right? When I could be sitting in the comfort of my own home for 2 hours doing math homework. But no, I'm sitting in this computer lab with a teacher and 33 other students. Now here's my problem with this. It's not just the fact that my courses are online. It's the fact that I didn't get to choose if I have a math teacher or not. I was not given the option, as I'm probably, sure that you guys got to do. My other problem with this is that the online course program is not the greatest. If you put in the right answer, just a different way that they didn't expect you to put in, they mark it as wrong, and you lose points, and it's just so irritating. Like, I could rant on for days about this, but it's so irritating at the fact that just because you didn't do it the way the computer wanted you to put it in there, you lose frickin' points. You lose points. What's wrong with that? That's just not okay. Like, it's the same frickin' answer, and you just because it's not written the way the man wanted it to be written, that it's wrong, and you lose points for that? What? Like, isn't it supposed to be a myth that there's not just, or that there, is just one way of doing math, and yet the computer somehow doesn't know how to read an answer that might be written differently? Like, that's ridiculous to me. Like, I find that insane. Like, let's see, yesterday, I was sitting in my math class next to my friend, and me and him were trying to figure out how his program, which is the same class, same program that I'm taking, and I have to, help him to figure out why his answers are wrong according to the program that we're using. And if anyone has ever heard of this program, it's called ALEKS, ALEKS.com. It's an online program that my college uses for, Math 91 through 95, I believe. And, it is not the greatest program, and nor do I believe that online programs are going to ever be any better than they are now. But my problem with it is that me and Dom spend more time in class and out of class trying to figure out how we need to properly write our math, problems in order to make them correct, instead of actually learning, okay? And on top of that, right, before you even start, you have topics and you have objectives, right? So you have to get 22 topics per objective in order to reach your objective goal. And then with that, you have to have 8 hours of in-class time and outside class time combined in a week, right? So say that you only have 5 topics out of 22 topics, you have to make sure that you complete that objective within the time goal, right? Now, sometimes you don't have as many, topics to complete as you do, some other times. So you can get done in 2 hours, and then you still have 6 hours left on your time goal. So what are you supposed to do all week? You're already done with your objective, and now they're just going to put you in time fillers, like time filler topics that don't even apply to what you've been learning. Like, that's just absurd. Like, that's like giving, that's like a teacher giving busy work when she doesn't know what to do with you. Like, I remember being in Spanish class in middle school with my best friend Sabrina, and we would sit there, and every class, it was almost like we were watching Finding Nemo. Like, the teacher didn't know what to do with us. So they just were like, here, go watch Finding Nemo. And that's what it feels like. It feels like the program doesn't know what to do with you once you're done with the objective before the time goal. So they just give you time fillers, right? So this is like the biggest problem with college right now with me. I've never had to take an online class before. So far I'm doing okay. I have an A in this class, which is great. But at the same time, it's a problem for me because I'm not learning anything. Because before the topics even start, they give you a rundown of how to do a problem or how to do these problems that are coming up next, right? So it's basically giving you a cheat sheet before you even start, right? So if you write down the said cheat sheet, then you basically have the answer for the rest of the topic. So how am I supposed to be learning anything if you already gave me the answer? What? I'm sorry. Is this college or is this high school? I'm not sure really, because so far the only difference between college and high school that I've seen is that you're on your own. And even then, a lot of my professors, just my professors, seem to still kind of chase you down for homework. And in the sense that with my English teacher, by himself, has 4 different announcements on Blackboard for the same assignment. And most of it is just a reminder at the fact that you get your homework done. Now, if this isn't chasing you down for homework, I don't know what is. Because that's what my high school teachers did. They'd give you 4,000 reminders at the beginning of class of what's needed to be done by you and what needs to be turned in. And if you don't, they're still going to chase you down for it. Right? So the only difference that I've seen between college and high school is not much, and just the fact that teachers don't chase you down as much as high school teachers. Now, for those who don't know what Blackboard is or have never used Blackboard, you're lucky. You're very, very lucky. Because I hate Blackboard. Blackboard is dumb. It's almost like, how to describe this? It's almost like if you took Facebook and Google Plus and made a baby for school, right? It's like a weird, twisted social media for school. And I don't know why people use Blackboard, because it's not that helpful, really, in a sense. That if you just use Google Plus, it'd probably just be easier, because you can have Google Docs and share your Google Docs with your professors, and that would be an easier way to share things. But yet, for the main fact that the school can't, oversee Google Plus, because it's Google Plus, that we have to use Blackboard. And my professors complain all the time about Blackboard, but here's my problem with Blackboard. You can't find anything, right? And then if your professors don't know how to use it, then you sure as hell can't find anything. Okay? I can't tell you how many times I went on Blackboard and cannot find the assignment I'm supposed to do. And I have to email my professors, and they send me a link to Blackboard that had the link on there already. It's just all backwards. It takes too much time, right? I wish we'd go back to a simpler time where it was just pen and paper. You write down the assignment that you have, and that's it. You don't have a reason or excuse to not have your homework and shit done. You just don't have an excuse. But that's going to be the end of my rant today. Thank you for joining me for your rant, and I would love to hear some of your comments and rants, discussions down below. Do remember to subscribe and like my video, and let me know, like I said, online classes, I think they're a joke. Let me know what you think. Bye, guys!